Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about how to generate the very best leads without spending a fortune. A lot of realtors think, marketing is a cost, and they don't really understand what an awesome investment direct response marketing is. When you truly understand it, you will know that it's the best way that you can turn a few dollars into thousands and thousands of dollars. Think about this: if you spend a couple $100 a month on marketing and advertising, and you turn it into even one transaction, let's say your average commission when you sell a home is $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Where can you get a return like that? You can't get it in the stock market. You can't get it buying and flipping homes. Understanding how to turn marketing into profit is your best opportunity to make the big dollars. There is no better way. Let me know in the comments if you can think of anywhere else where you can make the kind of return that we can make in real estate by just simply committing a couple $100 in marketing and advertising. That's only if it works. The problem, of course, is for many of you, your experience with marketing has been a negative experience because you're not doing this properly. So your perception may be any money that I spend in marketing is just like, throwing it in the trash can. I don't understand how to optimize the money I invest. So today, we're going to show you how to get started very, very easily, very inexpensively. I want to show you how to win at marketing. So this is something that you want to do. Really, if you were totally confident that every time you spent $100 on marketing and advertising, that you would get a closing and you would get $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000, you would want to spend more, right? You would want to spend $200 or $300 a month. So we've got to start off small, but I want to show you how to go big once you gain the confidence to be able to do this. Now, here's the problem. When we get our real estate license, nobody teaches us how to market ourselves or how to generate leads, right? Nobody teaches us effective ways to do that. They teach us ineffective ways to do this, right? They taught you to knock on doors or chase for sale by owners or whatever, but we're not talking about manual grunt labor. I'm talking about you investing money in marketing and advertising to get a huge return without any manual labor on your behalf. This is called smart modern marketing. So here's what you were taught. When you got into real estate, you were taught to advertise two things, right? Thing number one that they told you to advertise was your listings. And let's talk about what's wrong with that. When you advertise your listings, and first of all, you might not even have any listings, so you've got nothing to advertise, but your listing has narrow appeal. At best, you're going to get one transaction. But many of the buyers that call you about your ad, whether it be a sign call or an ad call, they eliminate the property, right? Once you tell them about it, they say, well, that's too big, it's too small, it's in the wrong location. The problem is when they eliminate the property, they also eliminate you. Now, when you become skilled at call conversion, you sort of get this, right? You understand it. You go, okay, well, when I get a sign call or an ad call, and a buyer calls me about it, I already know they're probably not going to be interested in my particular listing. So when they say it's too big or too small or the wrong location or whatever, you've been coached up to say, well, what are you looking for? In hopes that they'll tell you what they're looking for, and then you can tell them about other homes that would match their criteria. Now, the problem in this market is there are no other homes that match their criteria because there's virtually nothing on the marketplace. So I want to show you today how to improve your offer, because if your offer sucks, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on it. Is this making sense? Okay, give me a thumbs up, like this page, if that is making sense to you. I have agents come to me all the time saying, Facebook doesn't work and direct mail doesn't work and this and that. It's the message, right? It's your offer that you're making. It's not the platform. The job of the postcard is to get delivered. That's the job of the direct mail. What's the other thing they teach us to advertise? If thing number one is they say, oh, you should advertise your listings, what's the other thing they teach us to do? They teach us to advertise ourselves. What are we taught to say? I'm going to work hard for you. I have experience. You can trust me. I'm a great negotiator. I work at ABC Company, and they've been in business for 25 years. Look, nobody cares about that. And the truth is every real estate agent is saying the same thing. So you doing the same thing as all the other agents are doing is not going to attract a significant amount of business to you. So you've got to understand that there's more to marketing and advertising than just advertising your listings and advertising yourself. Now, it is true that people need to know who you are, okay, before they can do business with you. One of the big battles that you guys fight is obscurity. It's not the buyer and seller's fault that they don't know who you are, but there's a better way to do this. What we want to do when we're promoting yourself is we want to promote your unique selling proposition. We want to promote the things that you offer buyers and sellers that are different than what other agents would be offering, right? So there's a couple different ways we can do this. We could advertise unique services that you provide that other agents don't provide. We could be promoting your statistics, your superior statistics versus all the other agents. Or we could make performance guarantees. Of course, I was very successful using all three of these different methods of setting myself apart from other agents. A performance guarantee would be like, I guarantee to sell your home for at least 100% of the asking price, or I'll pay you the difference. Or I guarantee to sell your home for 100% of the asking price, with the condition being they have to list their home at your agreed upon price. What would happen? The house is going to sell. You could guarantee I'm going to get you 100% of the asking price in 7 days or less. We teach you to look at the marketplace and make the biggest, boldest promise that you can make. That's how you get attention. Not only do people know who you are, they immediately understand what makes you different and better than the other realtors. Okay, what is your offer, though, to buyers and sellers outside of promoting yourself? How about this? In this marketplace right now, your offer could be, hey, I can get you priority access to hot new listings, including off-market and unlisted properties. That would set you apart from all the other agents, because the other agents, they don't know how to do that. We teach you how to make offers that are important to buyers and sellers. Most agents, what they say, it falls on deaf ears if they say anything themselves at all. And so what happens is they perceive, well, marketing and advertising doesn't work. That's why when they come to me, their first question is, well, what's it going to cost? How much am I going to have to spend in advertising and marketing? They see advertising and marketing is a necessary evil. They don't really understand that once you know what you're doing with marketing and advertising, you should be running to invest as much as you can, because every dollar you spend will get you 10 or 100 or 1,000 times return. Again, there's no other investment that you guys can make that's as good as turning marketing dollars into a huge return for you. You can't get that return in stock market. You can't get that return in real estate. And think about this. If I invest $100 in marketing today and I turn that into a $30,000 commission check, that closes in 90 days. I could take that $30,000, reinvest it, and get another closing in 90 days. So I can do this 3 or 4 times during the year. If you guys only could understand how to take marketing dollars and how to have effective messages, you would have all the business that you could possibly handle. How about this? Even the words that come out of your mouth when you answer the phone, when you're talking to prospects. If our topic today is low-cost ways to get started, let me give you a couple of examples. First of all, the way you answer the phone when you get an ad call or a sign call. What do you say? Words really, really matter. You could start making offers for free on Facebook Marketplace. Run an ad that says, your town, home buyers, okay, get access to unlisted and off-market properties. Okay, get priority access to homes that haven't even hit the market. Now you're like, well, how do I find those? We teach you how to find those properties. Simply, here's how it works. You ask the buyer what they're looking for, and then you're going to send direct mail to that neighborhood looking for people that want to sell. You're going to double in the properties. It's a way better deal for your buyers because they're not in competition with 8 or 10 or 20 other offers. And you get a double in commission, and then they're going to list their house with you. These are the strategies that you need to be paying attention to if you want to make a lot of money. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, frankly, you're just not going to be that successful in real estate. I think the average realtor last year, even in the best of times, right, sold 4 transactions. We have never had a real estate market that's as crazy as this. It's never been better. There's never been more homes selling. They've never sold for higher prices. We've never had as many offers, but still the vast majority of real estate agents struggle because they don't understand inexpensive direct response marketing. They don't understand how to use marketing to attract, to sift, and to sort the prospects so you're not chasing anybody. The real secret of awesome marketing, the thing that made me successful, that made me the #1 RE/MAX agent in the world for years and years and years, was attraction. There was no chasing. If you could set your business up this way, you would have more buyers and sellers than you could possibly work with. It wasn't that I was that amazing. It was that I had a great system to attract amazing buyers and sellers. If I gave any of you a whole bunch of people that said, come and list my house this week, you would be successful. That can be created. Okay, that is what we want to create for you, is a situation where you're set apart from all the other agents. You're attracting super qualified buyers and sellers, so many of them that you can choose to work with the very best. That would be true, right? If you could generate more buyers and sellers than you could possibly work with, you're not going to work with a tire kicker. You're not going to work with somebody that's indecisive or someone that's disrespectful or someone that's going to fight you all the way through the transaction. Why? Because you would no longer need to. And that's how you get rich selling real estate, is you get better buyers and sellers and you get them lined up to work with you. It's about positioning, right? Instead of you chasing them, we get them chasing you. Okay, so we can start with something inexpensive like Facebook Marketplace, free, no cost at all. The next step would be running paid ads on Facebook. Most of my members are spending like $10 a day. Not going to break the bank, $10 a day. And what we're doing is we're making irresistible offers. We're offering something that has wide appeal. Think about this. When you advertise a house has tiny, narrow appeal. Right? Not too many people that call about a house the house is going to be a good fit for, right? Maybe 1 out of 10 will say, oh my God, this is the house of my dreams. But 9 out of 10 say too big, too small, wrong location, or whatever. So what we want to do, if this makes sense, is we want to offer stuff that has universal appeal. A house has tiny, narrow appeal, meaning most of the buyers won't be interested in it. Although it might be a good hook to get people calling you, but instead, let's advertise something that has wide appeal. Let's advertise something that every buyer wants. Let's advertise something that every seller wants. Now, once we generate the lead, we can retarget them. So they start to see you everywhere, in their news feed, on Facebook, on Instagram. They start to see you all over the place. And that is our Omnipresence follow-up system. So we've talked about Facebook. We've talked about the words that come out of your mouth. Those are free. Let's improve the words that come out of your mouth because you're talking to buyers and sellers all day long. Let's start running free ads on Facebook Marketplace. And then let's take a modest budget, like $10 a day, and start running paid ads on Facebook. We're going to teach you how to set up not only your personal Facebook page, which I assume you all have, but your business page can be twofold. You're going to have a business page with your name and RE/MAX or whatever your company is, but you're also going to have a less branded Facebook business page where we're going to offer valuable information to buyers and sellers, and we're going to fly under the consumer's advertising radar. Don't worry, the disclosures will be there, but we're going to focus on what it is that buyers and sellers want instead of focusing on a real estate agent. Why? Because it works better and you'll attract more leads. How about direct mail? How about direct mail? A lot of you guys think, well, that's snail mail. That's old-fashioned. No. Direct mail is another strategy I want you guys to focus on. I was talking to one of our members the other day. He was sending out 700 postcards through. He got them printed at Vistaprint. I think they were like 7 cents a pop. So what's that? $490 to go to 7,000 homes. And then we're going to use unaddressed mail, which in the U.S., in Canada, it's like 15, 20 cents. Look, 7,000, if you get one response with this amazing offer that we make on the postcard, and you make a $20,000 or $30,000 commission check, you think you're going to stop doing that? You would never stop doing it. So what happens is you start to do all of these things. You improve the words that come out of your mouth, right? You're running these free ads on Facebook Marketplace. You're taking a just $10 budget, and you're running paid ads on Facebook. You're sending out direct mail to the high demand areas that we help you target. How about this? Email your list. Okay, if you've got an email list, email your list. We'll show you how to build up your email list. You can even buy emails. That is an inexpensive way to follow up and to get referrals and to attract new business. How about this? Go live like I'm doing right now. Right now, I want you to think about it. Look at all of you that are watching this right now. And do you want to know what this cost me? Free, $0. I am making a presentation to you. It didn't cost me any money, and 100% of you came to me. Now, the fact that you're on here, you've already been pixeled by Facebook. What that means is every time I go live, you're going to see my stuff. Smash the like button if you think this makes sense. Okay, give me a like on this right now. Also, let me know what marketplace you're in so we can show you how this will work for you in your marketplace. And we can also get some referrals going your way. I have a huge network of over 30,000 realtors, including the top real estate agents in almost any city all over the United States and Canada. Don't be shy about this. Remember, the number one battle we face is obscurity. Get your name out there. Understand that everything that you want to do in real estate has already been done by thousands of Craig Proctor members before you. This Facebook Live didn't cost me a penny. Here's how this works. I provide you good information. Let me know in the comments below, do you think this is good information? I'm giving it to you, right? I'm giving you good information. That creates reciprocity. You're like, okay, next time Craig goes live, if I'm getting good information, I want to watch it again. We can use this same exact strategy for buyers and sellers in your marketplace. Now, what good information do you have for them? Well, think of the common questions that you get asked, okay? And that's what you're going to talk about. What technology do you need? You need a phone, okay? That's it. You need an iPhone, and you're going to go live on Facebook. At first, you're going to be a little bit shy about this. Some of you, right? Some of you are naturals. You can record your video 4 or 5 times. Yeah, the first couple will probably suck, but by the time you get to your 5th one, that'll be good enough, right? It's not going to be perfect. Yeah, I stutter and stammer all the time. I just hit live and I go live. You guys are really knowledgeable. I want you to think about this. You know way more about the home buying and selling process than the buyers and sellers in your marketplace. So I want you to just write down today, what kind of questions do they ask me all the time? They ask you questions like, do I need a home inspection? How do I pass a home inspection? How do I buy another house when I already own a house? How do I choose a real estate agent, right? How do I prepare my home for sale? How about this? Do you believe that you've got the experience and the expertise to help a seller rearrange their furniture and maybe give them advice on how to neutralize their house, maybe paint a couple rooms, maybe do some landscaping? Simple, inexpensive things that they could do that would help sell their house for more money. True or false? Let me know in the comments if you believe that you've got that experience. Why don't we talk about that? Instead of making a lame offer to a seller like, would you like a free market evaluation? Or I see a lot of advertising right now. Home sellers, you could sell your home fast and for top dollar. Everybody knows that, guys. Why are we talking about what everyone knows? We need to start talking about what they want versus what everybody knows. Everybody knows the market is red hot. If you're still talking to sellers about, oh, your house will sell quickly, it'll sell, everybody knows that. If you're talking about your company or you're talking about how you're going to work hard and you've been in business for 20 years and you've got all kinds of integrity, everybody says that. What do you think? Some of your competitors are saying, I'm kind of lazy, or I'm a bit dishonest, or I'm not a very good negotiator, or I'm inexperienced. Nobody says that, but simply saying the opposite, it doesn't work, because that's what everyone else does. It makes sense, right? If you went fishing, you need to have the right lure to attract the type of fish that you want to catch. Marketing is no different. I help you improve your offer. I show you how to do this. I show you how to take $1, and turn it into 10 or 50 or 100 or thousands of dollars. Once you understand the formula, it's rinse and repeat. rinse and repeat. Remember, I'm not talking about something I don't know here, folks. I was one of the top real estate agents in the world for over 20 years. I was selling 600 houses a year. I was the number one agent for RE/MAX the first time within 36 months of having my license. 36 months. I went from being as dumb as a pile of rocks in year number one, doing all the crap they tell you to do. Door knocking, cold calling, sitting in open houses, chasing expired and FSBO. I did all that stuff. I never worked harder in real estate and made less money than my first year. And when I had the marketing figured out, guess what I was able to do? I was able to attract other agents and come and work with me and build a team. I never made more money and worked less than when I had my team set up. But year one, 7 days a week. Guys, if you figure this out, you can remove yourself eventually from being the salesperson. You can remove yourself from doing the grunt work. You can attract other agents that want to come and work with you because you figured out what they don't know how to do. You figured out how to get appointments with ready-to-act buyers and sellers. That would be your new job. Okay, I want to elevate you from being a solo agent to being a team leader. How cool is that? Right? So you've got a bunch of agents eventually doing the work, working with the buyers and sellers. All you focus on is the Craig Proctor marketing. We show you how to recruit the agents, how to coach the agents up so they're really good. So now you've actually got a business instead of a job, right? Because for most of you, you got a job and having a job sucks. Most salespeople in corporate America, they make a couple $100,000 a year. They get a company car. They get a few weeks of vacation. No, not when you get in real estate. You work 7 days a week. There's no company car. There's no leads provided. You got to figure this out. So since you got to figure it out, let's really figure it out. Get yourself coached up on how to do this. Again, if you're a good copier, if you can copy, you can succeed. Everything we're talking about, I explained to you. In fact, I have an upcoming conference. I'd like to invite all of you. If you like this is free. If you would like to come to my upcoming conference, I have an early bird discount. It's the end of April, April 26th, 27th, and 28th. It's in Anaheim, California. I'll throw a link in the comments now. You should get yourself registered. We've got discounted rooms. Come and spend 3 days with me. Let me coach you up on this. Let me answer all your questions. You're going to meet agents that are making millions of dollars using the Craig Proctor system. Not only do you get to hear from me, you get to meet the millionaire agents, and we have panels. They'll happily explain how they do it, answer your questions, and dramatically shorten your pathway to success. Because whatever you're doing right now, you didn't invent it, right? You copied it. I don't care what you're doing right now. You didn't invent door knocking. You didn't invent chasing FSBOs or sitting in open houses. Whatever you did right now, you copied it from somebody. So get yourself a mentor and copy this system. Okay, copy this system so we can coach you up so you can start to have a real business and start to make the big money in real estate. Understand how to turn marketing dollars into closings. Learn how to turn $100 into $15 or $20 or $30,000, and then it's rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Now, you know this live that I'm on? Okay, so this live costs me nothing, right? Everyone that's watched this now is pixeled. Do you know now that I can send out my next Facebook Live, I can send it out to all of you for about 2 cents. For 2 cents. So like once you're in our vortex here, I can send you the next lesson. And if you really like my stuff, after a while, you're like, you know what? I want to get some help from Craig. But we can show you how to do this. Imagine if you were coming at your buyers and sellers in their newsfeed. Isn't that better being in their newsfeed than having even their phone number or their emails, right? Emails, hard to get them opened up. Phone call, do they answer the phone? Let me know right now, are you having a challenge? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if you're honestly having a challenge getting the buyers and sellers to pick up the phone. But guess where they are? Right where you are right now. What would be better if we're in their news feed? How do we get in their news feed? Okay, we're going to use attraction. We're going to pixel them once they watch your videos. And then your new content, we're going to deliver to every buyer and seller that's watched your Facebook Lives for about 2 pennies a piece. And as you start to do more of this and more of this, okay, that custom audience will be bigger and bigger and bigger. And pretty soon, here's what people say to you. They're like, hey man, I see you everywhere. I see you everywhere. Every time I go to Facebook in my news feed, every time I go to Instagram, I see you everywhere. It's like you're following me around. We want to create this omnipresence. You will have a massive advantage over all of your competitors because what we're doing now, like how many of you feel you sort of have a sense that you're getting to know me, right? This is what we want. This is how we get up close and personal with your buyers and sellers. They get to see your personality. They get to see how smart you are with all the offers that you make buyers and sellers. We can set you apart from everybody else. They'll know who you are. Okay, that's the biggest battle right away. The battle we have is obscurity. Number one, people can't list with you if they don't know who you are. Let's make sure everyone, number one, they know who you are, but they also understand what makes you better and different than all the other agents. Now, how many of you are members of my private Facebook group? Okay, we're on my business page right now, but would you like to be a member of my private Facebook group? Would you like to get behind the walls, behind the curtain, and be inside the Facebook group? I've got about 6,000 top realtors there. There's no cost. We aren't selling you anything. It's just really good stuff. If you'd like an invitation to get inside the Craig Proctor private Facebook group, just type in private group into the comments. So in the comments below, type in private group and I'll send you an invitation and we'll get you in there so you can start to talk to agents that are winning using the Craig Proctor system. We post great information and offers every day. In fact, I've got one for you here today. By the way, this is information on the conference. It's called the Millionaire Agent Maker Conference. It's going to be in Anaheim, California, April 26th through the 28th, 3 days with me. I think we dropped a link in here where you can go get information and you can register. We have a special, an early bird offer. You're going to pay like half price if you do it now. Also, we've got discounted airfare and we've got discounted hotel rooms as well, but you got to do it now. The other thing I have for you is I have a free report. Okay, I'm going to give you this today. This covers what we're talking about, how to reverse the prospecting process so prospects chase you versus you chasing them. Okay, if you would like this, and there's about 12 pages here of how to get started with this, I'm giving it to you. Why am I giving this to you? Because I want you to get started. I want this to work for you. The more I show you how this works, the more successful you'll be, the more attracted you'll be to wanting to possibly work with me at some point in the future. If you want this free report on how to reverse the prospecting process, instead of being an annoying pest, instead, reposition yourself to be a welcome guest. I want you to type into the comments below, free report. Okay, type into the comments below, free report. Oops. And we'll get this out. You can see there's about 12 pages to this. What to advertise, what offer to make, why the traditional way of selling real estate isn't working for agents, what's wrong with just advertising your listings, what's wrong with the traditional way of advertising yourself and how to do it the right way. So what is it that your prospects really want? What offers should I make? Instead of advertising what you have, your listings, you should be advertising what is it buyers and sellers want. Makes sense, right? Most of us, we advertise what we have. We advertise our listings or we advertise ourselves. No. I want you to understand what it is that buyers and sellers want. Advertise what they want. Okay, stop talking about what you have, the listing you have. Offer what it is that's most important. Instead of offering one house, say I could get a list of all the homes in this area under this price range. My list includes unlisted and off-market properties. They can't get those on Zillow. They can't find that information online. Get buyers and sellers coming to you. All of this is included in this free report. Again, just type in free report. If this is making sense to you, smash the like button. Maybe give me a little heart. Okay, because that's a measurement to how well this call is working and how well it's received. So hit the like this page, give me a little heart, let me know if you agree with this philosophy. Now, the other thing that I'd like to offer you is, how would you like to have a call with my team and I? If you found this helpful today, you can book free of charge what we call a breakthrough call, and we will spend an hour free of charge, and we will show you what we would do differently than the way you're doing it. Okay, we would ask you, you show us how you're doing it, show us your numbers, explain where you're at, and where is it that you want to go with your business, and we will give you for free some strategies that would be quite different than the way you're doing it. Now, at the end of the 1 hour call, if this is not for you, no problem. No cost, no obligation. You just keep doing what you're doing. But what if at the end of an hour, you're blown away? What if at the end of the hour, you're like, you know what? I understand why Craig Proctor has created more millionaire real estate agents than any other coach, trainer, or guru out there. What if this is true? What if it's very easy to, instead of doing all the stuff you've been taught, to instead start to implement smart, modern marketing, okay? To have an automated conversion system, to have a better listing and buyer presentation, so that your business grows and leaps and bounds to the point where you've got so many buyers and sellers coming in, it now makes sense for you to grow your team. Why would other agents want to come and work with you? Because you can deliver on the promise. You've got so many buyers and sellers, you can no longer work with them by yourself. Imagine if you called some of the other agents in your marketplace and you said, hey, look, here's my deal. Here's my problem. I've got so many buyer and seller appointments, I can no longer work with them. Do you want to have a conversation about maybe partnering up in some way so you could handle the overflow? And I will give you actual listing appointments and buyer appointments. We teach you how to recruit them, how to coach those agents up so they're getting the same conversion that you would get. Think about this. Let's say that when you want a listing appointment, you list maybe 70% or 80% of the sellers you meet with. What if we could teach you how to recruit another agent and show them how to be as good as you? As soon as they're as good as you, you're free. Do you guys see that? The minute we can replace you with somebody else, you're free. And now you can work on different things. You can work on the marketing, you can work on the coaching, and then we do it again, and then we do it again, and then we do it again. Let me leave you with this thought. How many homes could you sell if it had nothing to do with you? Folks, if you want to be rich as a real estate agent, what it means is you can no longer be just a real estate agent. Let me show you how. Book a call with me. If someone could type in proctorcall.com, so my name, proctorcall.com. That's a clickable link. Let's talk. All good things happen with a conversation. The thousands of realtors that I work with, it all started with one thing. They made a decision. They made a decision to investigate. This is a no-brainer. Free of charge, no obligation. Let's start with a conversation. I'll show you how this works. And then you can decide, is this for me or is it not for me? If you want to continue working with me, I would love that. I want to thank everybody for watching this today. Don't worry, you're going to see from me again because I'm going to be in your newsfeed the next time and the next time and the next time. And I want to show you how to do this with your buyers and sellers. Thank you very much for watching. This is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. Take care and have a great day. Hi, this is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos and I load them onto this YouTube channel. What I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are two important things, and both are totally free. Number one is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're going to see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's going to let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.